I prayed for this.
Yeah.
To go against him because, like, he's tried to take everything from me. He's got to pay for what he's done to the podcast space. How he's tried to eliminate us. September, what day did we play? September 6th, it will be pod versus pod. And we will see what heights is higher. Yeah. Guys, we are here back at Punchline Pod presented by Snapback Sports. It is great to be back for another season. I am Marlon Humphrey, and as we know, this is Mr. Settleman. Jack, it's been a while. I've had a lot of people hitting my line, hitting me personally. They were trying to bury us. I mean, they were trying to bury us, and for a second, I thought we might have been buried, but then seeds grow. They get planted, and then they grow, and we are back.
Let's go. Season 2. Season 1 highlights. Went to the AFC Chip. Odell Beckham. I would say Patrick Queen, Geno Stone.
How many Pro Bowlers did we have on this show?
So many. And next episode, another Pro Bowler.
Another.
Should we make that the barrier going forward? Pro Bowlers only? I mean, we do want Nate, we do want Zay, we want some others, but...
And we're doing virtual guys. So look, man, I know, whoever you're fans of, let us know in the comments, man. We got to get them on here. We got to get some other peeps, and that's the standard is Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
So Ravens got plenty, but we got to give them all over. We need some all-stars in the NBA this year.
What about Angel Reese, WNBA?
Angel, we need Caitlin Clark too.
Okay. Well, we're going to start some beef on this show. We play Hollywood Brown week 1, your ex-teammate.
Ex-teammate.
The team that knocked you out last year. I mean, we'll get to all of that. Let's start with Marlon's mind. Marlon, what is on your mind? I wanted to give you a thought starter here because I thought everyone knew this. Apparently they don't. Did you know that not everyone scientists thinks that water is wet?
Water is 100% wet.
So what they say is you're wet when you get hit by water, but water isn't actually wet. So you go in the ocean, you're now wet, but the water's not wet.
The water is not wet. I'm trying to somehow think of what other analogy this could go with. The source is making you wet, but the source is not wet. I mean, that almost is just so contradicting of it.
Is air dry?
Air is definitely dry.
You think?
I mean, air is definitely not wet.
It's definitely
not dry, the absence thereof is wet.
So you think water's wet?
I think water is for sure wet. Water has to be in some sort of form of holding, essentially. If you take it out of the holding, bow, wet.
Well, water is H2O, so one of either hydrogen or oxygen would have to be wet for one component of water to be wet.
And we know that oxygen isn't wet. You just said air's dry.
H2O.
Yep.
The atoms make it a molecule, which then squared makes it essentially moist, and therefore it ends up being wet.
Okay, so water's wet.
Water is just wet. It's pretty wet. It's quite damp. Like it's just wet.
Okay.
As someone who messed up the plumbing in the house, had freaking water come from the ceiling, it's freaking wet. It was wet in there. But Dad came through, fixed it up, so we're all good.
Water's wet. Welcome to season 2 of Punchline Pod. We're going to preview the NFL season, Marlon's NFL season. We're going to talk about week 1 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Marlon's feud with Brazil. If the comments down below are just Brazilian flags, we posted on Instagram Marlon's tweet, and it had 4,736 likes, and it had 4,800 comments. They were coming at your neck I'm going to Brazil next week for Packers Eagles. I'm a little afraid to be associating with you.
Hey, man, I'll be honest. Wow.
But let's start with our season predictions. MVP prediction, who you got?
MVP, man, look, it's a quarterback award. I don't like any quarterbacks. So I'm gonna go with the wild card here. Actually, I don't like anybody on offense. I think L linemen are actually okay. Running backs, I would say are okay, but wide receivers, tight ends, all they do is push off. Quarterbacks, all they do is throw bad passes, which then actually end up being good passes. The worst pass a quarterback can throw is actually the hardest pass to defend. That weak back shoulder, that's not a good pass. Throw the ball with some air on it, let your guy make a play. They don't do that. Do all this other bull crap. Throw the ball back of my head, try to get OPI. It's all bull crap. Anyway, I'm going to go with a wild card here, and I am going to say, I thought I had something there, and I did not. I'm trying to not say it.
It's going to be tough.
I'm trying to not say it. I'm trying to not say a daggum teammate of mine. Do we play Miami this year? Tyreek Hill.
He was close last year.
He was close last year.
Hurt.
He was trending.
Yeah. If he goes 2K?
I don't, but Tyreek Hill will be the MVP. Who won Offensive Player of the Year? Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah. I'm going Kyler. Is that
Kyler Murray?
Have you played against him, or he was hurt when you guys played him?
Short dude.
He is a short dude.
Short dude. They had some funk last time we played him. Oh, no, the time before we played them. They had some freaking funk. I remember that. We beat them, but they had some funk, tricky little bull crap. Kyler Murray, I could possibly see that. I just screw quarterbacks, man. First timer, Kyler Murray, it's not bad.
Okay. Rookie of the Year, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Marvin Harrison Jr.
I feel like you just got to go with the obvious pick with Caleb Williams. He did some funky stuff at
USC.
I was about to say Oklahoma. I think he gives me Patrick Mahomes-esque. You know, like Pat Mahomes is obviously a good quarterback, but all his scrambling bull jive is what makes him like pretty good. I think, you know, it's like he's in the pocket, all this whirly, twirly, doing all that stuff, throwing sideways, strong arm. So I'm gonna go with the obvious pick, Caleb Williams. I think Jaden Daniels has a tough road ahead. I think they just traded away one of their receivers. Now they need to sign somebody. I think they're putting a lot of weight on his shoulders. I think Caleb he's got a wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So he's got the pieces. Running back to Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some pieces. He's got some freaking pieces, and I think they've really equipped him well with the draft capital they had and the free agency money. So I think he has a much easier route, but I like Jaden McDaniels. Is it McDaniels?
Just Daniels.
Right.
Jaden McDaniels plays basketball.
Clearly, I don't like him enough. Can't get his last name.
What about Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I've been seeing some stuff on him, man. It's like it looks too easy.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm almost like, is he like the best ever? Like, you know what I mean? When I see these clips, I'm like, bro, he looks like he's moving too easy. It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird how he just is looking too smooth. It's very unique. And as the kids say, his aura.
Look at you.
I'm come on now. I'm trying to get hip. You know what I mean? I got a little Nate Wiggins on the team. I'm hip.
Yeah, what did Nate teach you so far?
Nate has taught me. Well,
damn, you're really the old man.
Yeah,
now.
I'm the old man. I'm very jealous of Nate. I see Nate. You know, I'm like, Nate, what do you do to like practice is like, and like, you know, pretty soon. And he just still in like his clothes. You know, he just goes out there, no warm up, for real, just ready to go. So yeah, there's not really much Nate can teach me from the football aspect due to him being extremely fast and so a lot of. But that dude's, I like him. He's
But he taught you about aura?
He can't sing.
He can't sing?
Failed his rookie singing. That's for sure. Got booed off the stage twice, might I add. But he's a true Atlanta guy. Can be a good thing or a bad thing.
Did you do rookie dinner with him yet?
No, we have not done the rookie dinner. We just did the rookie song.
What song did you pick?
He freaking song. What? Shout out that label, that's me. Great. I mean, I don't really, as a non-rap listener,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the words, but I know that's how
Yeah,
it
I got the
goes.
beat.
And he just started from there.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you didn't even start. I don't think that's how it starts. I don't think that's how the song starts. Got booed off. Went back up there, tried something else. The guy that sold the show was an undrafted guy. Don't know his first name, but his second name is Rigby. John Legend, All of Me.
Sang it better than you could?
No, definitely not.
Let me hear.
All of me loves. Yeah, come on now. You like that? Yeah.
Nice.
He killed that. He killed his, I'm not gonna lie. But the funniest part was we all joined in singing. And then when he hits that really high note, we all just got silent. He was like, and it was bad, and then we booed him off. But I love those trips, man. You want to know what I really love about
Wait, what
football?
trip was this?
The Green Bay trip.
Ah.
So we stopped doing rookie singing in the team meeting. Like, it used to be the first meeting. I walk in, the camp starts. It's just, as soon as you walk in, everyone gets in there. It's just, like, what happens? And you just look around, like, what the frick's going on? Like, get up there. So that's usually how you start the meeting. But
What
we
did
stopped.
you sing?
As a non-music person, I didn't know many songs, every word
Wait,
to.
what do you mean you're a non-music person? Because you're a good singer.
Yeah, but I don't listen to
Got it.
music. I usually ride in silence.
Yeah. You do the headphones in, no music. I got
Headphones
you.
in,
I
no
got you.
no music. Sometimes I bob my head with listening to nothing. Lately, I've just been listening to like one gospel song really just on repeat all the time before practice. But I didn't know many songs when I knew all the words. And if you mess up the words, they really boo you off. So I think I tried to sing a Chris Brown song. Jimmy was trying to help me with the words as I'm singing. And, you know, when I get nervous, if I'm not confident in what I'm doing, I fail. So got booed the first time. Second time was an R. Kelly song. Understand, whatever, R. Kelly, whatever, is what it is. Failed again. So a coach came up to me and was like, man, look, whatever song you know, just sing that. Don't worry about if they're going to join in, blah, 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 blah. Only one that came to mind was Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
That's a good one, though.
Got up there, did it. Easy money. And so these cats, man, we've gotten to the era now. So now we don't do it in team meetings anymore. Per some requests. Now we do it on the team dinner. One of my favorite parts of football, honestly, is the team camaraderie. That team dinner is always great. We were at Green Bay. We were at, forgot what the Republic or something like that. Forgot what the place was called. Nate thought he was going to get out of it. No, not with me on the team. You know what I mean?
You hold guys accountable.
I hold guys accountable. I mean, he's supposed to, look, Ravens, they don't miss when it comes to corners, if you really think about it. They draft 10-year corners. Jimmy Smith.
Lardarius.
Webb.
8 years.
Chris McAllister?
Did we draft him?
I don't know.
When he was here.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders was here. You know, we corner, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I got
CBU.
CBU. So I'm like, oh, Nate, like, you're gonna be here for a long haul, buddy. I gotta get you going right. But he went up there and failed twice. I was very disappointed in him. But the team dinner was good. A lot of camaraderie.
He's got aura? Or he just taught you about aura?
I think he just, you know, he lets me know about the aura. He be trying to, he got the Louis Vuitton shorts. I'm like, damn, that boy got the swag. In the facility? Come on now.
All right, so Marvin Harrison Jr. has aura, but you're going with Caleb. Super Bowl prediction.
Got to go with them Dirty Birds in there. Wait, we're not Dirty Birds.
That's Atlanta.
Okay, sorry. Got to go with
Well,
them.
you could go with Atlanta being
Gotta
in
go with
there.
them Blackbirds.
Okay.
That's Ravens, of course. Blackbirds, and I think, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think Green Bay has actually a pretty good football team.
Yeah.
They kind of surprised me a little bit out there. I like how Jordan Love,
He didn't even play, did he?
he's chilling. No, we did the joint practice.
Okay.
I like how he be chilling. He's back there kind of chilling at quarterback position. Like, he just smooth. Like, he's surprisingly smooth. Like, it's weird. I guess I haven't really watched much Green Bay. I don't know.
Yeah, they came on late last year.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because I'm not really sure. They haven't come up and just stuff I've seen, so I wasn't too familiar. I knew they had like 4 just really good receivers. They didn't have what they call a true
superstar.
number one.
Yeah.
Their receivers were good. It makes it tough when you got like 4 just right there, not like the most elite, but right there, just really, really good. Because you don't know who's gonna game plan this, who's gonna do the shot guy. So I just kind of went in a little blind, and I liked how their team was. I don't know who their other running back's gonna be besides Josh Jacobs. I know AJ Dillon just went.
I think it's Lloyd who they drafted, but he's hurt a little bit.
But their D line gave our O line some fits. I think their DBs clearly Jair and Stokes. They got a good team. So I'm gonna say Ravens.
Ravens Packers.
A
rematch of Week 3 preseason.
Rematch of Week 3 preseason.
Did you have joints with anyone besides Green Bay?
No, and we only did one day. They do one day now to hopefully not have the fighting, because that's usually where it goes.
That's the best part.
Like, you gonna let him punk you like that? Watch what I do tomorrow. And then it's just, you already premeditated. I remember the Colts, Andrew Luck was still playing. We literally went out there trying to fight them. Like, we actually were like, not trying to. Because
of something that happened day one, or you guys were just in the mood?
I think we just wanted to, we felt like, we were sometimes in the ideas, we get to fighting. They gonna cancel practice. They didn't cancel it, but we did get to fighting out there in special teams. And you know how like one team can instigate it, but both teams really weren't chippy. We were like forcing them to literally fight us back. It was funny, and that's when we had Burt. We had some OGs. I was still young. That might have been my second year. That was when we had some Ravens.
I was gonna say, you were in the league with Andrew Luck. You're old,
dog. He threw a pass, tried to throw it out of bounds. That joint got picked off. That's when we were like, his shoulder is, I think, messed up. Like, I didn't think he was not ready, I don't think, at the time. So he was clearly pushing through pain. So.
Did you fight anyone?
I did not. It was mainly the special teams get the most chippy in those joint practices. They got chippy with Green Bay too.
Was Orr on the team at that point?
No, I missed Orr. It was, crap, who I was on that team. I got into it with the tight end they had. I cannot think of his name.
What year was this? So you got drafted what? 16?
The tight end that got drafted like third or really high.
On the Colts?
Ended up going to the Steelers for a little bit. Light-skinned dude. He went very high.
I don't remember. We'll look it up.
We got into it. We're actually pretty cool now. But you know,
is he still in the league?
No, not in the league anymore. You just get into it for no reason. Yeah. Why I was getting into it with a tight end, I don't even know why. He's good at golf.
Okay.
But we're pretty cool now.
All right, let's talk about your season. Last season.
I like the city of Green Bay.
Me too.
People seem nice. Like, I kind of like the people. I went and got a facial.
Did you?
And a massage. But I was on the phone because, like, I didn't know how Green Bay was. Honestly, I just thought it was a lot of Caucasian people, which I think it probably is.
It definitely is.
So I was just like, hey, by the way, I'm African-American male. Like, I just didn't want them. But they were cool. Like, it was just
like,
different than what I...
Like, if you put up the facial, what did you think was going to happen?
I just didn't want them to be shocked, honestly. I talk a little proper, might think I'm white, whatever. I just wanted them to just be prepared. I was walking.
For what, though?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just wanted to let the lady know on the phone.
Look, I'm white. Is this something that I don't know about? Like, you need to tell people?
No, I just Green Bay. I just didn't know. I went in Green Bay like, I don't know what it's going to be like here.
Okay.
But it was cool.
I like Green Bay.
It was cool. Population of 100,000, they say. Something like that. Talked to Jair. Boy said he got 2 cribs in the Bay.
You tried recruiting him?
Dang. So 2 cribs. I should have told him put it on the market. Nah, we got too many. We just signed Nate. We got a nice secondary. All right, come on, let's go.
All right.
Sorry, I'm all over.
Marlon season. Last season. What did you think about last season for yourself?
Oh, I didn't do crap, really. I mean, I did, but it was just a freaking whirlwind. I was feeling like I was playing hurt, trying to get in the swing. Last year really made me realize, man, practice is needed.
Yeah.
I got to feel prepared.
Okay. This season, how are you feeling? What are your expectations?
Man, I want to make some plays. I want to help the team make plays. I think staying healthy is big, freak. And just, doing whatever is asked, man. I'm just excited for the team, man. I've been trying to really enjoy the day. Really enjoy the day. I feel like life has been really put into perspective. And you just try to enjoy the freaking day, man. Like, just go out here, man. Enjoy football. I really try to, like last year, and I told the team this, because I talked to the team after one of the practice. I literally, like last year, there was like a time when I low-key like forgot I was playing football. Like I was just like, I was hurt. I was like my coach was like, hey, like you got to come to meetings now. Like you're about to start like back practicing pretty soon. And I was like, oh yeah. Like I was like, it literally was like, frick, yeah, you're right. And it just, with Zio being your DC, a guy that was playing, got hurt, never could play again, was about to sign a ridiculous bag, just came off all-pro season. You really never know when, this is just life in general. Dude, Mark Aaron, people getting in car accidents, you just never freaking know when your last day is actually going to be your last day. It's crazy to think about. From a life perspective, from a job perspective, from an anything perspective. And lately I've been journaling. And when I say journaling, it's pretty inconsistent. But I've been just writing down, and I just been saying, man, just try to enjoy the day, man. And it's really been paying some serious dividends for just life in general, man. It's just I just feel blessed, man. I feel very blessed, very grateful. I truly, I was out the country. We were in Thailand with Ro and some other guys. And Ro was like, man, when I get done with ball, I'm not going to miss it. I was like, man, you know what? He's like, because I'm going to put everything into it while I'm playing, that when I'm done, I'm cool with it. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, keep it a whole stack. I love football, but I think when I retire, I don't think I'm going to miss it either. But I'm really trying to take that to true perspective, man. Like to true daggum perspective. That's why we need to go ahead and win a ring. So then when I'm ready, I'm just, because I do, that's nice. So I said all that to say, I don't even know what the question was actually. But let's go. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. All right, games you've circled on the calendar this year.
Man, see, that's the thing, man. I haven't even really circled any. I'm definitely, one thing that I did just think about recently is I'm like 1 for 2 now. So I'd like to get 2-2 with the Steelers. I realized I've literally lost 2 Steelers games in Heinz Field. One I got scored on, tore my pec, and last year, the one is when I punched the ball out of Juju, basically won us a game. So like, it'd be cool if I could, not make that 1-3. So 2 for 2 would be fire.
Okay. And PQ.
Oh yeah, and PQ. Like, what he doesn't realize is what he's done. Oh, he better buckle up. He better buckle up, pal.
So what if
he better buckle up?
If Derek runs PQ over during that game, will you run onto the field and just be like?
No, see, honestly, on a real spill, my hate for offensive players has I heard Cam Newton say this. My hate for offensive players has a higher rating than my ability to be able to hate on a guy that's my guy, even though he's on a rival, So it's like, hating on my guys, like, can't do that. Yeah. Then it's like, rival team is like,
But still, you hate the more.
Yes.
I got you.
So it's like, how about Derek, they make contact and, Derek drags him for a little.
Yeah.
So
pulls the Javante.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Kind of like, not like take a ride like I did on that Broncos dude some years ago, because that was crazy. That dude literally was actually dragging me, but you know. So me and Monk have become really cool. Me and Monk probably talked for like an hour straight in Green Bay about family, coaching jobs, talking about just how he's been from this place to this place, how he's freaking Southern Miss and this. Like started here. So interesting to hear coaches' journeys of how they get to where they're at, their coaching tree, so many elite players. So yeah.
All right.
But
so
offensive players, I don't like them all.
Steelers, you guys play on Christmas this year.
Who do we play on Christmas?
Houston.
Oh crap, that's gonna be a game
On
right there.
Netflix, right?
On the flicks.
I think you guys play on Netflix. Netflix and chill.
Netflix and shit. Yeah, I haven't really looked ahead, man. Honestly, I really haven't. I even though I plays daggum Chiefs, lock in on the day. Just take it day by freaking day, man. Can't win by like a breeze. I was just like, man, just take it day by day. Just day by day. But no, I'm excited for the Chiefs, man. Primetime Super Bowl champs. They're the boys to beat. You know, you can beat them. You got a pretty good. You got a pretty good start for your football team.
Have you guys started Chiefs prep yet?
Yeah, we started some Chiefs prep. Getting going. They
What's that like?
got a lot of they got
Because you played them
fun.
at the end of last year, and then you're playing them week 1. So there's no real film on what they're going to do this season. So how do you prepare for a week 1 versus like a week 12?
It's always hard, like because like you really don't know what they're gonna do. Like every team's first game is always just funk, and you know the Chiefs are gonna always have funk, but you got to go off kind of what they like doing, what their players. You know they're gonna. I mean, they got Xavier Worthy. Speed kills. Speed freaking kills. So it'll be tough, but it'll be kind of on both teams. You know, they don't really know exactly what we're gonna do. We don't know what they're gonna do. What's new? What's this? That and the third. But you just go out there, you kind of just, I mean, the game plan dictates it, and then you kind of adjust as the game goes on and just try to, I mean, it's easier said than done. Try to keep Mahomes inside the pocket, but shoot, it's easier said than done. But, you know, I would say they don't got Tyreek anymore, but daggone Xavier Worthy, he's the new freaking speed demon, so I don't understand why teams let him go there. Shoot. I don't know what's up. You had to know that pick was coming. But clearly not. They don't freaking care. But
does it motivate you knowing you're going to play against someone in the podcast space who like has a bigger podcast right now, but you're trying to overcome them in Travis Kelce?
Honestly, I think
is that a rivalry?
I pray for this.
Yeah.
To go against him because he's tried to take everything from me. He's tried to take it all from me. He's got to pay. He's got to pay for what he's done to the podcast space. How he's tried to eliminate us. And honestly, it's not right. I don't care who he's dating. I don't care who he's dating. I don't care. Did they get engaged?
No, not yet.
I don't care who he's dating. September. What day did we play? September 6th. It will be pod versus pod. And we will see what heights is higher. Yeah.
Whose heights is older?
Old.
They're new heights.
Old
heights.
There we go. Sorry, my fault.
Nah, all good.
That was a good one. That was too good for me. Yeah. Who's older? Yeah. Old. Yes.
Maybe if you beat him, Amazon gives us the deal.
Honestly, yeah, but what happens if we lose?
Just carry on. I mean, he's already got the deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't losing anyway. Yeah. So yeah, screw it. Yeah. Right. Yeah. How about that?
Would you ever trash talk him? Being like, oh, Taylor's music kind of trash? Or is that...
He be talking a lot of trash. But he actually a cool dude, though. He's just football trash. So...
Do you think people have talked Taylor Swift trash to him on the field?
I mean, what can you really say?
All right, so maybe Punchline fam in the comments, give us a one-liner for a little Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift trash talk.
He might just start laughing. Because we kind of been out.
Yeah.
But no, I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah. I don't care. If you start laughing, I'll just laugh back. I was kidding, bro.
You my dog.
Yeah, you're like, hey, don't do too much. Okay. Want to come on the show, be a guest? Yeah, I probably should ask him after the game. Maybe, hey, bro, I got a pod too. You know, you want to come on?
Oh, he'll know about the pod.
Bring Taylor. You know, that would do us numbers.
You think that would do numbers?
Taylor Swift?
She hasn't even gone on theirs, right? Damn, they're waiting for that. That's definitely in the Amazon deal, right?
That's gotta be in the Amazon deal. Gotta be. Whoo! If they get, screw them. Screw them.
Facts.
Unless she wants to come on for real.
All right, Marlon's tweets. We're back, and oh boy,
guys. Which one are we starting with?
We're gonna start in Brazil. So
guys,
let me preface. Let me defend you. I agreed with you on the tweet. Like, why? Look, you can obviously honor the ones who won gold.
Exactly.
You can, like, it's not saying you're being a hater
at all.
But like, were they bowing down to her?
Dude, let me tell you my perspective. I get on, I don't know, whatever. Where did I see that? I guess Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. I was like, what the frick? I was like, Smoke, why are we bowing to anybody? So then that was the first thing.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, this is freaking America. Why are we bowing to another country? I didn't even know what country that was, honestly. I didn't even know what country that was.
Now.
I just seen two people bowing. I said, this is crazy from a whole just human perspective, ethical.
Yeah.
She never bowed to no man except God. So I said, golly, this is wild. Tweeted that. I was like, dang, that is Simone Biles. Like, I might get cooked by the Biles army. I didn't know, I'm not familiar. Clearly I'm not a gymnast guy. But I did what
you knew Simone though.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I didn't know if she had an army.
Yeah.
I've only went against one army, the Odell army, back in Cleveland days. That one was serious. That was death threats. Death threats. But story for another day. So then I go to practice, and Tori's like, bro, you love like creating drama or something like that. Torrey Smith. He's at the Ravens practicing with his football team or something like that. I'm like, what are you talking? I didn't know what he was talking about. Then I get out of prep. I like just laughed. I was like, yeah, I guess I did something, whatever. I laughed. I get on my phone. My family's like, they said something. I said, what did I do? Like, I had no idea what was going on.
I feel like it was a pretty standard tweet for you.
Yeah, I didn't think it. Bro, I tweet, get off the phone, don't even think of nothing. Yeah. I then realized people, like, I think I just noticed because I saw like a ton of, like, in order to comment on my page, you got to follow me. So like my numbers kind of shot up. At first and then I realized they kept saying like all these flags. I'm like, what's going on with Brazil? I didn't even know it was Brazil at all. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on in Brazil? And then there's all these people talking another language. I'm like, oh, they're talking Brazilian. I'm like, I think, I'm over here like, what's going on? I had no idea what's going on still. And then I'm like, wait, what'd I do? Like, I was like looking at the tweet like, what
Who told you what you did?
I think my sister, because after I got to practice, I was like, what did I do? Then they said, your tweet. I'm like, what about it? They're like, Brazil. I'm like, I still don't, you haven't got that. So then I guess it turned into I disrespected Brazil, I guess.
Once again, I feel like I was going crazy. I get why people would be upset because it's like the whole, oh, we should honor these people. But you said nothing about Brazil. I didn't even understand that.
Yeah, so
why did they take it offensive?
They must have put that crap on like
national news.
Their national news of saying like something.
Yeah, the DMs we even got on Punchline was crazy. Yeah, so like, I can't imagine.
And the thing is, like, it really wasn't like the crazy thing is, I was like, this is lit because like followers are going stupid, low key. Like, and that's during camp, so like I'm not really on the gram like that anyway. So it wasn't like affecting me at all. Like I just was like, dang, I'm just popping. Like I'm kind of him right now. Like honestly, I believe there's no such thing as bad media. But then once they started following me, commenting, then unfollowing me. I was like, guys, you can at least stay.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you might as well stay. You know what I mean?
You should have posted like in a Brazil something.
So
like,
I
love
did
my people.
think about trying to learn a little Brazil.
Portuguese.
Yeah, they speak Portuguese, not Brazilian.
Brazilian. I thought about learning a little Brazilian. Like, if you're gonna cuss me out, at least translate it to English and then post it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind the flag. I mean, my engagement is fire. Like, right now, I need to do some marketing deals. Like, engagement is up there. Like, whatever we're selling, whatever you want me to sell, it's gonna be promoted heavily. So, I did know it was. I will say this. Social media is not real, so like that doesn't affect me. I did know it was real when I was at practice. No, the next day I go to work. EDC comes up to me and is like, "Yo, I have some Brazilian friends," and I was like, "Whoa, am I in trouble?" It's like, "Oh no, you're whatever." I was like, "Cool." I'm taking a knee at practice, either that day or the next day. No, yeah, like the next day. Somebody walks to me, "Hey, I didn't miss anything when I was gone." I look up. It's Steve Biscotti. I was like, I didn't know he was talking about either. I said like a joke about Lamar. I was like, no, I was picking off Lamar at the time. I was kind of balling on Lamar. I was like, oh, I'm just picking Lamar off, picking that quarterback off, whatever. And he was like, no, is there anything else that happened? And I was like, oh, he's talking about the tweet. I was like, dang, this is really
when
like.
you get Steve down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he's not, I don't think he's on Twitter and stuff like that, clearly. So he must have. Then they said Michelle Obama didn't necessarily.
What?
It was like 3 days later, she like, I think this is such a good thing. It wasn't necessarily.
Nah, that's because of you.
It was. And I said, Michelle Obama knows me? It's kind of fire. I was at the White House, was by Obama. So she might have had Google eyes for me way back when, back in college. I'm just saying. Was at her crib. So
she did invite you to her crib.
She did invite me to her crib. So long story short, honestly, I never really disrespected the Brazilian people.
I didn't think so.
But to them, I did.
Do you want to make amends or you want to just leave it as is?
So I did think about making amends. Mm-hmm. And then I said, like, I didn't really do anything. Yeah. So then I was
But you have no hate for Brazil, right?
I got no beef with, bro, honestly, I don't even know where Brazil is on the map. You know what I mean? So it'd be hard for me to really beef with Brazil. I got one Brazil friend.
Who's that?
Her name's Bella. So I got like one Brazil friend. I had a Brazil friend. I hit her up. During this. I said, hey, yo, kind of getting cooked by your peeps. She said, yeah, I saw that. So it got real.
I wonder if they really did run it like on national
I feel like they
news.
had to. Bro, it was a lot of blue checks.
It was crazy.
I started responding to some of them. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what was that? It was like a movie actor. You know what I'm saying? I hit told one like, follow back. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, frick. So,
okay.
It got a little real. Yeah, I DM'd a couple people back. They're like, yeah, you're gonna learn to respect this country. I said, respect what? Like, what are you talking about? They're like, yeah, you learn now. I said, learn what? What did I learn? Like, what have you done to affect me in a negative way? There's nothing that you can't do anything. Like, now, if I just went into work and I was fired, I'd be like, frick.
So,
I'm cooked.
Odell Hive or Brazil Hive? Who hit you harder?
Well, if I could read Brazilian, I think they might hit harder. But Odell's, he had some boys talking about they was really trying to come kill me, which they might have been trying to kill me in Brazilian too. I just didn't. I just wasn't really reading all that.
I'm flying down there. I'm going to go make amends for you on behalf of the Punchline Pod. You think it's scary down there for us?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I will say this though. If we was playing in Brazil, I would not be leaving my hotel room. I ain't gonna cap because I don't know if they
You should. Do you have anyone on the Eagles or Packers that you're friends with? You should be like, nah, it was him who said.
I need to give them a 44 jersey and tell them to walk around town.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Next tweet. You tweeted about this is what athletes think behind closed doors on Noah Lyles saying he was offended, he wasn't invited to an event, or he was invited to an event that Ant was invited to. What?
Athletes are the biggest haters.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just kind of that simple. Now, especially wide receivers. Like, that's all they be, I mean, come on. Like, they be
hating on each other.
They be hating on each other. They be hating on other receivers. Like, you got to, like, come on, be for real. Like, I'm better than that guy. I'm better than that guy. I'm better than, like, bro, be for real. You're not. Like, I don't know how else to tell you this. You are not better than him. Like, you're just not. You know, like, literally, you were just literally not. A wide receiver sees another dude get paid. They're like, F this. I need more money. I'm holding out. Like, is that not the biggest sign of hate? Like, you just signed a deal. You're a 5-year deal. You're 1 year into the deal. Somebody signs with the money, and you're just like,
who are you talking about?
Yeah, can you put names on these theoretical people?
This is what happens all the time. Yeah. This is just the reality. Did that not just happen with Tyreek? Did he not just get more money attitude? And it happens like that. I mean, if it can happen, why not do it? Julio Jones, was he not doing that every single, like, almost all the time?
But shouldn't Tyreek always be the highest paid?
But that's what I'm saying. It yes, Tyreek is like, he is freaking.
He's your MVP.
He's actually freaking one-on-one. Tyreek Hill is actually like, if you just line up Tyreek Hill is one-on-one, there's no help. He's actually literally unguardable. Just because if he just beeline straight, if he's here, beeline straight diagonal, there's no one that can cover it. It's not. It's really just not necessarily possible unless you just and just like know exactly what's going on.
No, you need a bad pass or you need
It's like
he's just fast.
Routes on air.
Yeah, he's fast.
With scheme and all that stuff, you can't just whatever. You got to play different coverages, whatever. But what I'm saying is, it's just like
there's other people who are delusional. Tyreek deserves to always be the highest paid.
But what I'm saying is athletes be hating heavy. That was the
Are you a hater?
point. Heck yeah. I hate on all the wide receivers. I don't like none of them. Screw them all. But I don't think they need to be getting paid 15 million more than corners.
Right.
It's ridiculous. Frick. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Talk to any pass rusher. If you talk to any pass rusher, ask him who's a good tackle. Judon's my guy. Like, Judon, who's like pretty good? They all suck. I'm like, no, but like, who's like, they all suck.
Do you think all wide receivers suck?
No. Heck no, they good. I ain't gonna lie, they is good, but the rules are just ridiculous. Right? It's just ridiculous.
And Judon plays easiest position.
Easiest position ever. I started thinking about this. Everything a wide receiver can do, if I do the exact same thing, it's a flag. If the ball comes in last minute, I touch the guy, it's a flag. If I daggum come, and then this is what sucks, the person really watching me and the wide receiver is the guy behind me. The ref on the when I put my hand in his face, flag. When he puts his hand in my face, that ref really can't even see that because he's looking at the back of my helmet.
Right.
It's just, everything is just, I be talking to the refs a lot lately. And it just sucks. I said, bro, why can't you call the push off on the dig? He said, well, when he pushes off on the dig, his body is in between you and me. So when he comes in, he does a dig, runs up the field, goes in, pushes off. There's no way for me, that ref to see that because my body is blocking the wide receiver. So the push off is there, boom.
But if you're grabbing him, he can see.
If I'm grabbing him, then I saw the tug. Well, you didn't see him put his hand in my chest? So it's all bull crap. It's honestly all bull crap. It is what it is. It is what it is. But this guy's getting 35. I think that's what it is. And I got to guard him. So what does that mean? Help me understand.
I kind of do agree.
And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the next guys.
Wideouts should be paid the same as corners.
Because isn't like the
tackles, pass rushers.
Yeah, right. DN pass rush. Yeah.
But
tackles.
Wide receivers just get to say, pay me more money. And these teams just say, do it.
Okay.
Speaking of haters, ESPN surveyed 103 players. This just dropped a couple hours ago, asking them who the most overrated NFL quarterbacks are. Can I get your thoughts on the list of 6? First, were you?
Did you do the poll?
Yeah, were you part of?
No. That sounds like a perfect poll for you. Hater poll. Hater poll.
Actually, I don't know if I would say a hater. I just say it's not fair.
Can you guess who the haters in the NFL think the most overrated
quarterbacks? I would probably.
So it's not your list.
I think people. I think this guy's pretty good. I think for some reason people really truly just hate on Brock Purdy.
He's not on the list.
Crap.
All right, let's play overrated, underrated, properly rated.
No, hold on.
Oh, you want to guess?
I got to get at least one.
Okay.
It's
That is
easy.
overrated.
You know.
Who, and they ask executive.
No.
No, 103
players.
NFL players.
Oh, players. Oh, I bet. Okay, let me go through my division.
I don't think he's
No,
over.
nobody's in there. Okay, I'm gonna go to. We got the NFC.
I'll
AFC
actually tell
East.
you 5 of the 6.
No, wait. I want no hints.
He's
I'm gonna say that. I know who's in there.
oh.
I bet I know who's in there. This guy is because he's dangerous, but sometimes he does not look good. Well, he does some dumb stuff still. I bet it's Josh Allen's in there.
Number 1.
Yeah, sometimes he does some crazy stuff.
Do you think he's overrated?
It depends. I don't
Because he
think,
gets put with Mahomes and Lamar and all that.
I don't. My thing. The thing that confuses me with this whole quarterback thing is I'm struggling to understand what you have to be elite. I don't understand what quarterback is doing more than Lamar for them to be over him.
Right.
Like I really.
Besides Pat.
Besides Pat, like Pat, let's be real. Like, okay, he's Timothy. Like, no question. But anyone else, I feel like if Lamar's not just automatically in that with Pat, then I feel like there should be nobody. It should be Pat only.
Right.
I don't think anybody else should be.
Okay. So Allen won.
I'm probably gonna say
Most are AFC, right?
5 of the
5 of
6.
6.
our AFC.
And 6 is my guy, right? K1.
They put Joe Burrow in there.
No.
Okay, I think Joe Burrow is kind of nice. He's like he's a game. I'm
Your
gonna
guy
go with
is
next.
on the list, by the way.
My guy's on the list.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
He throws a beautiful
Gloria
ball.
truly-
Herbert.
Yeah.
He does have a lot of height, but I think he's beauty. Oh my gosh.
If you didn't have the card, would he still be beauty?
No, he said when he saw him throw
dude,
before the game.
I wasn't playing that game. I actually was like, I would have drafted him number 1. No question. Like after watching this, I'd be like, oh my gosh.
All right, another guy.
He doesn't really. I don't know if he's
who he
really
got
done
drafted
crap in games
around?
though, but he's like a shoot talent. I'm gonna say
By the way, they're not even going to use him this year with your boy G, bro. He's going to be.
no. They're gonna let it rip.
No, they're not.
They're gonna let it rip.
No, they're not.
Dude, that run game, that play action is gonna be. We play them this
Yeah.
year. Freak.
The hardball.
Freak. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on.
They're like pretty obvious ones. But
I know he gets haters.
oh,
Jalen Hurts.
Yep. That's the one NFC quarterback.
I know he gets haters.
from players. Oh, someone just said if you zero
this is
blitz
from-
hurt, that he didn't know what to do. You guys play them though.
The rest is in the AFC?
Yeah.
Dude, well, I kind of
Come
not
on.
think
You
about
know one of
daggone
them.
AFC teams right now. Why am I
I think you played in the game last year against them.
You played all 3 of
Dude.
these players last year.
I actually
Bama.
I actually
I
cannot.
think it's just the Bama boys.
Oh, dang. They put Tua in there?
Yeah.
Tua gets it to his playmakers.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Who's the last guy?
There's 2 more. You played them both last year.
Frick.
Who is it?
What? I can't think of who.
T-Law
T-Law.
and Deshaun.
You know what? I was going to say Deshaun, but I thought people would have not put him in there due to all this other stuff he can do. Like just, I don't know. As a DB, motherfucker that be scrambling,
Yeah.
God, them motherfuckers be lethal. Dang, that's overrated.
Yeah, what do you think of that list?
NFL player said that.
103 of them.
Are you surprised Lamar's not on that list, or you think the league kind of respects him? It's the fans of other teams who don't respect him.
Yeah, if it would have been execs, I would have thought
Yeah.
Lamar would have been on there.
Why do you think there's still a disconnect from execs in the respect they would show to Lamar? Is it because they missed on him originally, so they're salty about it?
It's weird. I actually kind of wondered too, but I think people want to be right. I think a little bit, some are people want to be right, and I feel like the game of quarterback has changed a lot. I think execs and people want to see, like Lamar's just not your typical quarterback. Not from even the football perspective, from just like off the field. Like he just kind of does what he wants to do. Like he really don't care
everything
about.
he does is so positive. Off like he's never had a trip up.
Yeah, he don't really care about doing it.
It's kind of like LeBron hate. Like when you look at it, why do people hate on LeBron? I'm a big LeBron hater, but like perfect family, he's done everything right, charity, but he still just got haters. I
don't really know why.
Oh, we need your take on that. Actually,
some people want to be right though.
What's your take on Bronny?
That's gonna be weird. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
but I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Do you think there's anyone in the NFL that has pull that could get their son on the team right now? I mean, it's tougher with the NBA or with the NFL because of the age gap, but like Frank Gore's son, the Bills didn't keep him.
I think Tom Brady could have. Tom Brady? I think Pat Mahomes, the way it's going, you got to be a very creative, not necessarily creative, but Tom Brady can Tom Brady can take some plumbers out there and do pretty all right at wide receiver. So like, you got to be a stand-up guy like freaking LeBron James is, basically. But you got to have some serious pull. But I think that's it.
Serious
Brady
pull. And he literally got his son drafted.
That's crazy. That's honestly crazy.
As someone who worked hard to get into your profession, and they have even less draft picks, do you think it's like offensive? Do you find it to be, or do you think he's just deserved that?
I honestly think he deserved. I wouldn't. This thing, what everyone said is like, if that was my son, why not?
Right.
So it's like, if you just Himothy, why not? That's kind of my. I mean, it's wild. I hope it works out.
Yeah.
I just feel like the bad thing is like, if it doesn't work out, is he just done? Like,
right. What happens when LeBron retires?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, hopefully it works out to where like
he can hold a spot.
He can hold a spot.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. Is there anyone new on the Ravens this year that you've become friendly with? Obviously, besides Derek.
I have become pretty. No. Nobody.
Is there anyone new?
We didn't
on
really
the team?
bring in any like vets. It's all rookies and then the same guys.
Yeah, besides my boy Nasty Nate. And it's crazy. So Nate was acting like he didn't want to be called Nasty Nate. I was like, you know what? And I came to the Ravens. Somebody told me Nasty Nate. And so I took it. And I was like, oh, that's Nasty Nate. He said, man, I'm not Nasty Nate, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, like, I want to respect people. So like, called him out for a little bit. And then I was like, bro, do you actually not want to be called Nasty Nate? Because I'm not, He said, nah, bro, like, I'm just Nate. So whatever. Then someone called him Nathaniel. And I found out, he was like, that's not my name. They were like, man, that's your name. Google him. Nathaniel Wiggins. I'm like, okay, so that is your name. Cool. And then I'm looking a little closer and I see a huddle. Huddle name. Nasty Nate highlights. I said, dude, you was acting like I was just disrespectful. He said, I didn't want to become back Nasty Nate again. I thought I gave him the daggum nickname because someone that told me he was Nasty Nate, that wasn't his actual name. They were joking. Long story short, I couldn't believe it, so he's back Nasty Nate. So
what about Nasty Nathaniel?
Nasty Nathaniel. That is bad. That's not too smooth.
All right, so you're friends with Nate, Derek.
That's about it.
Crew.
Derek.
But you kind of lost some of your boys.
Yeah, we lost some key guys, man. We lost some key guys. My guy Gino is out of there.
You talked to Odell recently?
I hit Odell up recently about a jet. Ended up not doing the jet, but
where were you going? You're a jet guy.
We had a situation. Didn't do it. Wifey said no. It wasn't that much money, but wifey said no. Good job, wifey. Save the money. But nah, man. Nobody's really too new, man. We got been doing some different routines lately. B Steve recovery program.
B Steve
and the D Hen recovery program. So adding some new things to the toolbox and having a darn good time doing it, man.
All right. Pick that thing up for the first time all year. Analyst Humph is back. New.
Hey, man, look, pull up the footage, pull up the tape. Who predicted who was going to win the Natty last year? Come on now. I got here and I said the Michigan Wolverines will win the national championship under my Heisman pick at the time, J.J. McCarthy. And they robbed him from his Heisman. We all know it. It's not a secret. But I'm here to go 2 for 2, and honestly, I need to bring the phone out because I actually, I'm about to make my prediction right now. I know I should have studied a little better. I see almost no scenario where, does Alabama play Texas this year?
No.
Wait,
we
is
play
Texas in the
Georgia.
division?
Yeah, SEC, Conference of Champions. Come on, baby. Welcome us in. Welcome.
Freaking
It just
loser.
means more. What else do I need to know about the SEC?
It just means freaking
We're the
more.
best conference in football. SEC, baby.
Is Oklahoma in there too?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Does Alabama play Oklahoma this year?
Yeah.
Oh, that is filthy. That's filthy. That's fire. Okay, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It's time for Kirby to go down. Kirby loses 3 games this year. Kirby, smart. And I like Kirby. But, I'm all about bold predictions here, guys. Like Kirby, I like you. I believe in this guy, and I just think it's time. I believe in this guy, and I just think it's time. No, it's just so hard to say. I want to say it, but it's just so hard to say. It's just I need to look at I need to see who they're playing before I make this prediction right quick. Let me see.
Well, everyone's going to get into the playoff.
Oh, they got the big
It's
12
12
this year.
team, yeah. So you kind of just need to get in the dance to go dancing. Like if you think there's a team out there that's good enough.
Ole Miss is going to make some noise this year. I'm not saying they're going to get to where they want to go, but those teams they always lose to, those Georgias, they're going to win those this year.
That's your guy. You love Lane.
Kiffin's my guy. Come on now. Dan Lanning over there at Oregon.
You know who their quarterback is this year? Dylan Gabriel, the kid from Oklahoma, the lefty. He's replacing Nix. And they got Evan Stewart, who was the A&M wide receiver.
They play Ohio State.
The Big Ten's tough this year because Oregon's in there. Washington's in there.
They don't really. All they got is Ohio State.
You like Oregon?
Michigan. I don't think Michigan's gonna be too well this year though. All they got to beat is Ohio State. All Oregon has to do is beat Ohio State. I wouldn't beat Ryan Day. Who's Ohio State quarterback?
Will Howard, Kansas State kid.
Dog.
Oregon's the number 1 seed for the playoffs.
I like that. Will they win it though?
That I don't know. That I don't know.
I feel like you're leaning Texas.
Texas, who do they got on here, dude? Who do they have on here?
We
Texas is
play
going to beat
Georgia.
Michigan. You guys play Georgia.
That's it, though.
Texas is going to beat Georgia. I'm telling you, at Georgia, I hate to tell you this, man.
Sounds like you're picking us to win it all.
Oregon, number 1 seed.
Georgia, 3 losses.
Georgia, 3 losses. Texas, only loss will be in the playoffs.
You got the guy, though.
Alabama loses 1 during the season, but wins it all in the championship. Roll mother freaking tide. Roll mother freaking tide.
Is it a Milrose Heisman?
Milrose
Heisman and the Natty for Milrose?
gets 2nd place in the Heisman voting.
Behind.
Who's Oregon's quarterback?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Oregon's schedule, Texas got that Quinn Ewers. They're only gonna lose 1 game in the playoffs.
You think we're undefeated into the playoff? 2 seed, win the SEC champs, and then lose in the playoff.
Frick, you gotta win the SEC champs.
You don't have to. You can still get in, but if we were undefeated, that meant
How many teams are in the playoff now?
12. 4 conference winners.
That's so nasty.
Sorry, 5 conference winners, 7 at large.
This year's gonna be weird.
I agree.
This year's actually
I think Ohio State and Georgia are the best teams. Ohio State, I don't like their quarterback. Georgia should dominate, but if they're going to lose 3 times, they ain't.
losing 3 times. Georgia's losing 3 times this year. Alabama's winning it all, dude. I like what I keep hearing out of from DeBoer. And it's gonna be tough. I think they'll lose one during the season. I don't know which one, but they're gonna come back for vengeance in the long run.
That would be a big first season. If you replace Saban and win the title,
huge.
whew.
I don't like this Oklahoma-Auburn back-to-back, though. Not a fan of that. Hugh Freeze is still at Auburn?
Is that their coach? Yeah.
It's funky. It's a little funky. Guys, I like Gabriel's MVP. I mean, Heisman. I don't know. I do like Milrose. It's gonna be. I mean, if Texas is going all the way, so lose it one, they're gonna be right there. Heisman too with
Ewers or Arch.
Is the Arch hype done or what?
Nah, it's still hype. He's just not gonna play because Ewers is the clear quarterback. He'll play next year after we win the chip.
He really went and sat 2 years.
Would you sit for $5 million a year? You don't have to play.
How the frick is he get? The crap is crazy. Give me a freaking GM.
He's
job.
probably making more than 90% of NFL players.
As a backup. Yeah. So he just never planned on starting.
He's gonna play next year.
I guess that does happen. That happened with Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Motherfucker better be ready to rock. Freak.
All right, last thing from Analyst Humph. We're going to 15 college football games this year, including the first ever college football playoff home game. But outside of that, what do you think is the best environment or game or atmosphere experience in college football?
Man, I have been to so little, but I've only seen from the television. Man, Penn State looks lit with the white.
Yeah.
The Red River rivalry looks kind of lit.
It's fun.
I think one of the weakest rival games ever that tries to somehow get hyped is the Florida Georgia thing.
Jacksonville, yeah,
that's so mid sauce. I think the Ohio State Michigan. Yeah.
So we're having a big debate right now. We haven't picked rivalry week. So it's Ohio State, Michigan, or Texas versus Texas A&M. First time they're playing in 13 years.
Texas versus Texas A&M?
Yeah.
Texas A&M Stadium be kind of jumping.
Because they're weirdos over there.
That joint be jumping. I remember we played them. That joint was jumping. I'm talking about trap house jumping.
Which do you think we should do?
Where's the game at? For
Columbus.
Texas one?
In A&M.
I think that joint might be going crazy.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, though. Yeah, when I get done with ball, I got to go to some of those. I got to go to a lot of those. It just seems thick.
Because I feel like one of your favorite memories is that Bama LSU game.
Yeah, that was the loudest I heard. I feel like Bama fans really, I mean, no disrespect to the Tide, but they really don't be cheering like that.
Yeah.
I feel like they really don't be cheering unless they actually think there's a chance we can lose.
Right.
And they actually thought there was a chance we could lose there. So, like, I mean, honestly, under Saban, weren't losing that often. So it was like, woo, go.
I will say, when I went last year for the Texas game, early, it was pretty quiet, even though it was back and forth. And then when Texas was winning, that's when they started
it's like,
oh, we might lose.
Yeah, they don't feel like we're about to lose. Like, well, yeah. I was like, yeah. Are we really going to lose, though? Like, so I feel like it don't. But that, I heard the 2 times I heard him, the game of the century, Alabama LSU, when I was a recruit, and when we played Leonard Fournette when he was up for Heisman. That was loud. That was crazy. That was jumping.
Do the Ravens play anywhere new that Marlon hasn't played in this year?
This guy's been in the league for a decade.
For a minute.
Do we play Atlanta? No.
Oh, I remember I played.
Do you know where you haven't played?
Played Seahawks.
I mean, I could tell you based off the Ravens' schedule.
It would be
Chargers. Well, Chargers you didn't play, but
I didn't.
no.
You've played in
We've played everywhere unless Tampa.
Chargers.
No, we did Tampa. Tampa. He's undefeated against Tom.
In Tampa?
Dropped the pick against Tom.
Yeah, then no.
But the fit though, no belt. That was good. That was good.
It was fire. No cap. We had Chargers fans are funny, dude. I feel like they give out jerseys.
You remember the fake fan hole scandal, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I feel like I don't know how they get people to games. Like just in general, like you're in Los Angeles. I feel like there's a lot of good things to do in Los Angeles. To come to a football game is
That's why Green Bay has some of the best fans, because Green Bay is great, but like
that was crazy to be at a preseason game and it was like that.
Yeah.
That was wild, actually.
And you guys rode the bikes?
Yo, that bike crap kind of threw me off. I didn't know it was like that. I thought like, you know, if you just pull up with the bike, you just pick the kid's bike. There's no like sign up process. You can come from wherever. You just pull up with a bike. Hey, you want to ride my bike? Hop on the bike, go.
Did you ride?
Yeah. Then I think my dude's name was Cameron. Then they got barriers, but there ain't no things connecting the barriers. So if fans just want to just run up on you, which they do, hey, can you sign this? I'm like, whoa. So it just threw me off until I realized this is like the friendliest people ever. Like they really be chilling for the most part. But I'm just like I just couldn't imagine that same scenario in Baltimore. Like, it
wouldn't work.
Yeah, like they're, you know, what if I got ops? There's no barrier. Like there's the barrier, then you just walk right around. Like I parked the bike and just walk right up on me. I'm like, whoa.
Did you decide if you're signing autographs this year, pregame? I feel like we talked about like you never do it, but then you did it. Might change the juju.
And then Harb said he never signs autographs before games.
So you were like,
while we was in Green Bay on the bench, and he said it to a fan, and I said, "That's my sign.
Yeah,
can't do it.
Yeah, it's smart. It's a zero. You know, it's a zero policy.
Yeah, you know, you got to keep the mind clear though. That's the thing. You got to keep the mind clear. For me, you got to keep the mind clear. What if they say something crazy? Then that's the last thing I'm thinking about.
Right.
And I'm kind of tad bit superstitious. Just a smidge. So you got to keep the mind clear. Just boom. So.
Oh, we should give away. Oh, you got to give away Derek's jersey on IG.
Derek's jersey?
Yeah, like you gave away Odell's last year.
Oh, I do. I got to go steal a jersey.
Yeah.
And give it away to a fake fan.
Game worn.
Game worn.
His game worn Ravens jersey.
Whoo, people. Is that it?
That's all we got.
People, man, we love you guys. We thank you guys. We will keep doing things big and we will keep doing things better. Jack, take it away.
That's all we got. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you. I'm Victory IG. Thursday night. You'll fly back Thursday after the game, right?
Yeah. Friday.
All right, but when you beat the Chiefs, you can't I feel like you make people stay up mad late on the primetime games. Like, you got to get on that plane.
I be trying. I need to low-key do it in the locker room, but the problem is it's live.
Yeah.
The butt cheek come out, then I'm in trouble. You know
keep it to the plane. It's much safer.
We do be taking too long. People I be feeling bad.
Nah, the Chargers one was crazy. People are staying up till 2 a.m.
I be feeling bad. But dang, we just gotta get this.
Wait, have you played in Kansas City?
Yes, dude. I freaking.
Oh, right.
I think I've only taken L's.
Yeah.
Always on some crazy No, 1 year we just straight up lost.
Nah, that Tyreek thing was crazy.
That Tyreek one was crazy. They did the freaking first
what was the other
pass.
Did we play them early in?
And we did the one time when Lamar threw a
seasons.
crazy.
Yeah.
Was that 2019 when Lamar threw that crazy pass across his?
Oh yeah. No, I think that same game.
I realized that was such a horrible pass. No, they had Tyrann Mathieu at that time.
Yeah. All right. Good luck in KC.
Go freaking Ravens.